Hello everyone, welcome back to another Let's Play of The Crown and the Flame, Book 3, Chapter 13. It took about 20 minutes of clicking, I swear, but but we are back to the who do we approach. I'm gonna go with Diavalos first. I guess we'll do all of these to try to get the full army points, because I don't know if you have to do all of them to get the army points or just one of them to get the army points, but I'm a little nervous about the fact that we still haven't recruited Diavalos. And my guide doesn't say. Like, I've been following the guide, we've been getting a perfect score up to this point, so what's going on I don't know. So let's go ahead and go see Diavalos. Maybe we can spend time with him without kissing him. That would be my ideal. But they framed this as a romantic getaway, so... You step away from the feast and head toward the stables, where you find Diavalos waiting. There you are. I've readied a horse for us. A horse? As in just one? I thought we should move quietly. That seems like a smart decision. I do have some experience with these sorts of things. You followed... I don't even know what we're talking about. Are we really talking about reconnaissance, or are we talking about furtive sex? I don't know. You follow Diavalos into the stalls. There you find his saddled steed, a massive black destrier. Diavalos proudly pats his flank. Kenna, this is Hector's shadow. He's huge. Need me to help you mount? I should say I can manage. Planting one foot on a nearby rock, you vault up into the saddle. Strong and knows her way around a horse. Be still, my heart. Diavalos mounts up behind you, his body pressed close against your back. Careful now. Hector's shadow can be a beast to contend with. Once again, I don't know if we're talking about a horse or a penis. As if on cue, Hector's shadow springs from the stall. You barely have time to take the reins as he breaks into a gallop. See what I mean? Yes, I see even Nevraki horses are ill-tempered. We prefer strong-willed. As the gray-green grasses roll beneath you, a cool wind blows. Diavalos's muscled frame wraps warmly around you. That hill ought to give us a good vantage point. Hector's shadow carries you up to the top of a rise, where you both dismount. Diavalos scans the terrain. Full moon tonight. Why can't we see the full moon? It was previously told that the sky was covered in storm clouds. Furthermore, I am not an expert on spying, but I feel like a tiny pony would be harder to see than an enormous Budweiser horse. Yes, it's very tactically advantageous. Agreed. We couldn't ask for better visibility. If Azura so much as sneezes towards Stormholt tonight, we'll know it in an instant. You both sit down in the grass and peer over the crest of the hill. In the distance, the campfires of Azura's army glow beneath thick clouds. Looks like a storm rolling in. Of more than one sort. You sound worried. Not worried, no, it's just strange. By this time tomorrow, either Azura will have killed us all, or the war of your father's grandfather will finally be over, and you will be out of a job. What will you do with yourself? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm open to suggestions. I think you should... So the options are lead a Banthas or follow your heart. I do think you should lead a Banthas. Luther and Zenobia are terrible rulers. I think you should lead a Banthas. That's a headache I could do without.
And your father is a headache I could do without. You would really restore the Navraki to power? Only with you at the head. Gods. If my father heard this conversation, he'd probably have you assassinated. He's already tried, actually. It didn't take. Diavalos lies back in the grass and stares up at the stars. I should probably mention, the soldiers were dispatched to watch Azura's army this afternoon.
So this whole scouting mission was a lie?
Lie is a strong word. I prefer excuse.
An excuse to do what?
To get you to myself for a while.
I should say, you don't need an excuse, or you've got me alone, now what? Well, you've got me alone, now what?
This.
With effortless strength, Diavalos hoists you on top of him, running his hands through your hair as he kisses you hard. So this is how you work off your nervous energy before a battle. Diavalos chuckles, playfully grabbing you by the hair and tugging your head back. His dark eyes stare hungrily into yours.
Helse, the things I want to do to you.
Who's stopping you? You tear at each other's clothes like animals, kissing every newly exposed inch of skin. Wow, we did not get much of a choice on that, did we? I tried not to pick the romantic options. I didn't take his help to get up on the horse. I commented that the moon was tactically advantageous instead of romantic. But boom, the clothes just came off. So, I don't know if I like you better with the armor on or off. Diavalos rolls on top of you, gently biting the soft skin of your neck. You arch against him, fingernails digging into his shoulders.
Ha! If that's all it takes to make you yelp.
Diavalos suddenly sits up, lifting you off the ground and into his lap. His arms wrap around you like a vice, pressing the breath from your body.
I wonder what sounds you'll make when I do this.
He rocks your body against his, and you cling to him, biting down on his shoulder, determined not to make a sound. Yeah, I feel like doing this on a hill up above the enemy is kind of poorly advised, but okay. As you return Hector's shadows to the stable, Diavalos bows and kisses your hand.
Queen Kenna, thank you for accompanying me this evening. I'm sorry to have wasted your time with such an uneventful patrol.
Consider it diplomatic relations.
The first of many, I hope.
Oh. Okay, I do like him, and it pleases my poly heart, so, I guess we're gonna have to do everyone, because I don't want to not get the full points, so here we go. All these diamonds, so many times. I'm gonna have to buy some more, so that kind of sucks. You make your way over to Annalise, who is chatting with a group of Navraki handmaidens. I think I'll take you up on that dance now. Yay! You hear a snort from down the table. Did I miss a joke? No, in fact, it's just about to start. Excuse me? Have you seen these Stormholt people dance? They're like bears trying to stomp on ants. It's hilarious.
Careful, Zenobia.
Oh, you're right. I'm being rude. I'm sorry. It's just that Lycos has the best dancing in the world, so... What did you say? I said we have the best dancing in the world? The room falls silent.
Now you've done it.
Done what? Ooh, the business music. Annalise's footsteps click across the floor. She stalks up to Zenobia, removes one shoe, snaps off the heel, and drops it in Zenobia's lap. What is happening?
The broken heel. It's an ancient Aurelian tradition. It marks the declaration of a
dance off.
What?
Right now. Yeah, I'm going to pass.
I'm afraid you can't, my lady. Once the broken heel has been thrown, your family's honor is at stake. If you don't dance, blood must be spilled. Annalise's guards place their hands on their swords.
Excuse me?
My daughter accepts.
What? I name Kenna as my second.
I should accept or accept enthusiastically. Those are the only two options. We will accept enthusiastically.
You take Annalise's hand and give her an exaggerated bow, looking straight at Zenobia as you speak.
I happily accept. Any who impugn my lady's honor must dance or die.
Oh, for the love of...
Very well. Who will dance as my daughter's second? Silence fills the hall. Well, come on. Someone dance with my daughter.
Oh gods, just kill me.
I volunteer as Zenobia's second.
Florian rises from his chair, bows, and kisses Zenobia's hand.
Ugh, fine. Clear the floor.
The dancers all hurry back into the crowd. An attendant brings Annalise a fresh pair of shoes. Are you ready, Zenobia? You know what? Fine. If you want to dance, Golden Girl, then we'll dance. The players strike up a tune. Florian and Zenobia take the floor. Thank you for joining me, Kenna. A chance to dance with you and embarrass Zenobia at the same time? How could I pass that up? It's not Zenobia I'm worried about. Let's see what this Florian fellow can do. On the dance floor, Zenobia and Florian take a closed position and begin a smooth, courtly waltz. Not bad. His technique is flawless. As they settle into a groove, the waltz quickens. Zenobia's feet whirl. Florian's white-gloved hands twirl. Zenobia's not bad herself. They're so fast. They end with a dual spin and a simultaneous bow. The audience applauds as they walk off the floor. Feeling confident? Don't listen to her, Kenna. Just follow my lead. You and Annalise head onto the floor. She takes your left hand and guides your right to her waist. We'll start with a simple box step. Remember, it's front, side, together, then back, side, together. Oh man, nobody said I was going to take notes. Front, side, together, back, side, together. My guide does not have this. Got it. The music lifts and the dance begins. Here we go. Front, side, together, back, side, together. Good! You follow Annalise's lead as the steps grow faster. Front, side, together, back, side, together. Now! Suddenly, Annalise seizes you and spins like a tempest, sending you into a twirl that cracks like a whip. The audience explodes with applause. Wow! Where did you learn a move like that, Annalise? Not all wars are won with swords. Florian and Zenobia begin their second round.
How are we doing?
Not well. They're both very experienced. I don't think we can beat them on technique. We'll have to do something they can't.
I have an idea.
Before Annalise can ask what you mean, you're interrupted by applause. Florian and Zenobia exit the floor, with even your own soldiers cheering them. I guess you two should...
Shut up, Zenobia.
You take Annalise's hand and lead her onto the dance floor. Kenna, what are you...
Follow my lead.
The music kicks in and you lead Annalise into a lively jig. Kenna, this is a folk dance.
Trust me.
Annalise nods and follows your lead, dipping and sliding and clicking her heels. Ha! They'll never win with that bumpkin routine. What's their big finish? Pluck a chicken? Milk some cows?
No.
As the music draws to a close, you draw Annalise into your arms and... a lift and twirl, a flip, or a sexy dipping kiss. So I guess a kiss? With one hand tucked into the arch of her back and the other curled softly around her neck, you dip Annalise to the floor and passionately kiss her for all eyes to see.
Wow. A bold move.
Yeah, we are not doing that.
House Navraki concedes.
You and Annalise bow and the audience roars approval. Annalise grins, her face flushed. Wow, that was a nice start. Annalise cocks an eyebrow at you. An impish smile spreads across her face even as Zenobia approaches. So I guess I'm supposed to apologize now. Yes, fine. Excuse us. What? I said it's fine. You're forgiven. Now move. Annalise takes your hand, pushing past a baffled Zenobia and towing you from the room. Entering your chambers, you turn to shut the door. When you turn back around, Annalise stands before you, her face flushed. Kenna. Annalise. Kiss me. Annalise pushes you against the door. You feel her breath on your neck as she kisses you desperately, hands yanking at your clothes. Why are you wearing these?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, they displease me. I love her. Laughing, you let Annalise help you out of your armor. How's this, Your Majesty? It's a start. Annalise removes her dress in a single motion, so fluid it's practically a dance.
That seemed very practiced.
It takes a lot of practice to be this fabulous. You lift Annalise off the floor. She wraps her legs around your waist as you carry her toward the bed, falling together into it. I've been wanting to do this all night. Annalise combs her fingers through your hair, lightly biting your lower lip as she pulls you deeper into the kiss. Oh, so that dance was just a ruse to get me alone? Not a ruse! Annalise's hands find the bottom of your slip. The silk whispers soft against your skin as she slides it upwards, grasping your hips. Just a little warm-up. She pulls you tighter against her, your body's moving in time with an unheard rhythm. A long while later, you return to the feast. Annalise smiles, brushing a stray hair behind your ear. Thank you for the dance, Queen Kenna.
Always an honor, Annalise.
With the wink, Annalise sashays off into the crowd, an extra spring in her step.
Oh, let's go see Dom. I don't want to see Dom. Of all the romances, Dom is my least favorite one. And it's not his fault. I don't dislike him. It kind of squeaks me out because I feel sisterly towards him. And I'm not supposed to feel sisterly towards him, so it makes it awkward. You catch Dom's eyes in the crowd. He smiles, lifting his glass at you. You nod your head toward the hall. Quite a scene in there.
You can almost forget we're all fighting for our lives tomorrow. Part of me wonders if this is the last feast we'll ever enjoy.
Could be. Though after everything we've been through,
I think I'm still going to put my money on you. Thanks, Dom. You stand next to Dom at the window, watching the sunset.
the sunset after we went and looked at the moon with Diavalos? That sunset? You know what I think, though? I think this battle is the least of our concerns.
How's that?
Well, if we all die, our worries are over, so no sense dwelling on that. But if we win, well, then the real tough question is, what happens after? Oof, you're right. That is a tough question. On the windowsill, Dom slides his hand up against yours. Your fingers touch. Ever since Gabriel and I left the monk's temple, I've been so busy fighting just to survive the present. I've barely thought about the future. What do you think comes next? You'll be busy ruling, obviously. Annalise, too. Raiden will be doing spy things. Val can finally settle down and open that bed and breakfast. Now that would be something. And what about you, Dom? Where will you be? Great question. I haven't really worked that out yet. I think you should be... Ooh. Not king. Advisor? Oh man, I don't... Go to your village. Be with Sei. Get to know your dragon powers. Marry Rose. We'll say advisor. Ha, maybe. Though I'd have to grow a goatee. Possibly adopt a pet snake. A snake? Yeah, you know, just so I have someone to talk to while I plot to overthrow you. Tom, I thought we were friends. Why would you overthrow me? Because I'm your trusted advisor. It's the perfect crime. I take it back. I'm making you court jester. Finally, someone sees my true potential. Suddenly, you hear a crash from inside the hall, followed by raucous laughter. Sounds like things are getting out of hand in there. Why don't we take this summer more private? No. What a brilliant plan. You run a hand along Dom's jaw, smiling. He takes your hand and you lead him to the stairs. No. Just go back inside and be friends. In your chambers, which have been getting a lot of business tonight, let me say, the door swings quietly shut as Dom gives an impressed whistle. Hopefully he's not whistling over something Annalise left behind. I'm sorry, that's wrong of me. Wow, it's so much bigger than it looks from the outside. Dom, you've seen my room before. Yeah, from the hallway. Gabriel never let me get within 10 feet of the door. Well, you're here now. He stands in front of the fireplace, a mischievous grin on his face. I am. So what are you going to do about it? I'm going to kiss you. Dom's arms wrap around you as you pull him close, kissing him fiercely. You feel a wave of sudden heat fill the room. In the fireplace, the flames rise and swell. Is that you? No, that's you. Oh, your kiss resumes, more urgent now. Dom's hands tug at your clothes. Something wrong with my clothes? Yes, you're wearing them. You start to shrug out of your armor, laughing as Dom tries to help, and you get in each other's way. So many damn buckles. How do you wear this every day? Better? Much. Dom strips out of his tunic, tossing it aside. Phew. Is it hot in here? It feels hot in here. We should stay by the fire. You pull Dom down onto the soft fur of the bearskin rug. His shoulder brushes the smooth stone floor and he hisses in surprise. It's cold. I can fix that. You push Dom onto his back, climbing on top of him. Bending down, you kiss the skin of his brand, hands lightly caressing the length of his chest. Kenna. He draws in a sharp breath, laughing as he rolls on top of you. His hands, pulsing with heat, stroke up the length of your thighs. Dom. You wrap your legs around Dom, pulling him against you. The flames in the fireplace crackle and grow, painting 2 shadows on the wall, and then 1. Okay. That's over. Later, you and Dom returned to the feast arm in arm. That was nice. I agree. We should do it again sometime. Say 5 minutes? How about after we win the battle tomorrow? Well, damn, I guess we actually have to win now. You laugh, pulling Dom in for another long, hungry kiss. Damn right we do. Okay, let's go see Val. You slip away from the festivities, walking down to the nearby village to join Val. As you enter the tavern, Val waves you over with a huge smile on her face. Hey, there she is! You make your way through the crowd of cheering soldiers surrounding an arm wrestling match between Val and one of their own. Am I interrupting something? What do you mean? Oh, what, this guy? So he slams his hand to the table. Oof. Groans and tears go up from the soldiers as money and drinks change hands. If you're going to keep picking on my soldiers, I'll be obligated as their queen to defend them. How's that now? You sit across the table from Val. You and me. Loser buys drinks for the whole house. Lady, you just made a mistake. The soldiers explode into cheers as you and Val lock arms and begin to grapple. I'll take an ale. Only if you win. Muscles strain, sweat drips. Val begins to take the lead. Oh yeah, we're gonna distract her. As Val struggles, you slide the toe of your boot up the inside of her leg. What? Oh, that's cheating. Val's strength gives out and you manage to pin her. Even the soldiers who lost bets break out laughing. You minx. I'll have a black currant mead, please. The evening wears on and the drinks keep coming. Before you know it, everyone's singing. Once I was a fair maid, I sewed and cooked and cleaned. And then I joined the Navy to fight the Iron Queen. And as we sailed, I sewed some words to the flags up in the mast. And when the flags unfurled, they said, Azura kissed my ass. The soldiers roar with laughter. I don't remember those lyrics. My version's better. The soldiers start in on another verse and another round of drinks. Val, however, hooks an arm around your waist and steers you toward the door. What, you don't like my singing voice? No, I just have a better idea. Val leads you back to the castle grounds and you both collapse laughing on the front lawn. Kides, Kenna, I'm going to miss this. Being drunk? No, I mean, I'm going to miss you. Am I going somewhere? Well, assuming Azura doesn't kill us all tomorrow, this war will be over. I don't imagine you'll be crawling pubs and singing drinking songs with the likes of me once you've got a kingdom to run. Val breathes a dejected sigh, glancing over towards the stables. You know, when I was a kid, I used to shovel horse crap for a farrier named Macmillan in the stables just like those. I'm trying to picture you as a small town girl. Buck teeth, ratty hair, and a crappy attitude. Right, but what were you like back then? Val snorts, punching you in the shoulder. My point is, I was a know-nothing girl from a town so small it didn't even have a name. And now I'm sitting 2 feet from a queen. Kenna, oh hells, I'm just gonna say it. You're incredible. I never thought I could want someone the way I want you. You make me feel drunk in the brain. You are drunk in the brain. You make me feel drunk in the brain in my heart. Val leans closer, her face an inch from yours. A cool wind blows and you catch the scent of wheat and amber ale. Val, oh God, I can't do this. I feel like I'm leading her on. Kiss me already. You don't have to tell me twice. Val slides her hand up the back of your neck and pulls your lips into hers,
Her kiss is soft and strong. You wind your hands in her hair and fall backwards, drawing her on top of you in the grass. Help me out of this armor. Say that again? I said, help me out of this armor. I know. I just like hearing you say it. The two of you wrestle in the grass, laughing as you each try to tear off the other's clothes as fast as possible. That's better. I'll say. Your lips find Val's again as you straddle her thigh, sliding one leg between hers. Gods, you're beautiful. Say that again. Val starts to laugh, but it comes out as a moan when your hips begin to rock against hers. You finish buckling your armor back on and plant a kiss on Val's cheek. I should get back. Coming? Nah, I'm headed back to the tavern. I've got a reputation to uphold. You know, and the thing of it is, a happy ending for all these romances is not necessarily marrying them all. Like, I do envision like a happy ending where Annalise and Tevin and Diavalos all go back to their kingdoms and rule, and, you know, we can visit and have happy, sexy, fun times. And, you know, I think Val could be something, a general in my army training troops, but we could still have happy, sexy, fun times. And, well, I don't want to have happy, sexy, fun times with Dom, because I really do want him to settle down with Rose or Say and be my friend instead of my boyfriend, because I just don't like that romance very much. But I wish, and I do like that the game lets you have poly relationships and they don't snipe at each other or hurt each other or anything like that. I appreciate that. I just wish that there was a way to talk to them about expectations so that it just doesn't come down to romancing them without ever talking about where you see this going. That's the part where I feel like I'm leading somebody on. You say your last goodbyes and retire to your room. As you prepare for bed, you can't help but smile. The memory of a lover's touch still lingering on your skin. I feel much better now. Oh, okay, so we just needed to do a romantic encounter to get the army points, not all of them. That would have been good to know earlier. But your mood turns sour as you pace past the window. Outside, grim storm clouds churn above a dark horizon. So we've seen this part. Okay. I do just like that they forced you to have a romantic encounter with somebody, let alone somebody who isn't Raiden, because if you were going after Raiden, then you were, and if you're not polyamorous and you're monoamorous, you were basically just forced to cheat on him in order to get full army points, which actually kind of seems kind of sucky, but anyway. Still don't have Diavalos recruited. I don't know, like I said, I may be doing something wrong. But we do finally have full points. So that was the full score. So that was part 2 of chapter 13. Next will be chapter 14. And, gosh, we only have 14, 15, 16, 17. We've only got, you know, like 4 chapters left. So that'll be, exciting. My name is Hannah Mardal. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Thank you for being patient with me as we went through all these mini choices. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.